Thank you, Atul Bhai, President Atul Bhai, Dorab Mistri, our international star, Madam Thakur, Madam Mukta, Mr. Ashok Dalwai, Mr. S.K. Malhotra. We have galaxy of stars from Government of India today, and fraternity of veg oil industry and trade across the world of more than 600 participants. Good day to everybody. Uh, I would just say, when this COVID started, our Indian Sensex was at 42,000. It was going very, very strong. And from 42,000, it fell down to 26,000, a fall of 14,000 points on the Sensex, erosion of 40% of wealth of everybody, whoever was investing in stock market. Same way we saw the Dow going down from 29,500 to 18,000 and then returning back to 24,000. So stock markets have tendency to fall much more than what is needed and also to recover more than what is needed. So they have recovered about 50% of the fall, but I think people are talking this is overdone. Secondly, today only the Jack Ma has given a statement. He's saying for people in business, 2020 is really just a year for staying alive. Don't even talk about your dreams and plans. Just make sure you stay alive. Then you have already made a profit. This is the motto which all of us have to carry in business. But we are exception to some extent because we are in food business and which is an essential commodity. So despite all the lockdowns, despite the closure of businesses, it is our duty to keep our business running, to see that we refine the crude oil, we crush the seeds and make refined oil and give it to the consumer. This is a national duty which our industry and our associations have taken up very well. And let me tell you, it's a matter of great satisfaction. There is no shortage of edible oil in any part of the country. Edible oil is well supplied, prices are very reasonable, prices are much below what they were in December and Jan. And that's the big achievement, and we must congratulate all our industry participants. And government has helped really in this endeavor. The government has been so active, and we have been interacting on the video conferencing with Madam Mukta and other government officials, and they have been asking every day and day out any problem, any issue, how can we support you, and whatever issues we brought out, they took immediate action on that. So we must be very thankful for a very active government under leadership of our Prime Minister, and fantastic job done by officials. With this background, friends, globalization is now out of fashion. Now, no more globalization will be seen as a fashionable thing. More and more localization will happen. Countries will start looking inwards, and external looking things will slowly go away. So this is the new fashion, and we all have to understand. We are lucky that in India we have 1.36 billion population. We have a big market. So we don't have to worry from that angle that what will happen to our exports, because we can produce here and we can consume here. So that's a good part of being in India. At the same time, I believe that a lot of investment is also going to come in India. Despite all these problems, we saw Facebook investing more than $7 billion into Reliance Industries. And despite such a lockdown and all these depressing environment, the Reliance Industries has become one of the most fastest performing industry in the world now. Friends, with this, I would come to our edible oil situation here. Our domestic consumption of edible oil is 240 lakh tons per year. That is 24 million tons. If you divide by 12 months, it is 20 lakh tons per month. That is 2 million tons per month. With this kind of a consumption, which is usually met, last year we saw the imports were in the range of 155 lakh tons, and remaining 85 lakh tons was made by domestic oil supplies. So this 155 lakh tons of import we saw last time, and with the current situation of lockdown and demand destruction and consumption going down, what we have estimated, this 20 lakh tons per month demand has come down to 14 lakh tons, only 14 lakh tons. So 30% of demand has been destructed for the period where the number of days we are in lockdown. And majority of this destruction has happened in palm oil, because usual imports of palm oil are about 7.5 to 8 lakh tons per month. But in last 2 or 3 months, we have seen we have done with the import of only 3.5 to 4 lakh tons. So palm oil has been the worst sufferer out of this demand destruction, while soft oil like soya and sunflower, which are consumed mainly in home, have not suffered. Their demand has been very good, and the branded bottles and the pouches of soft oils are selling like hotcakes. So with this palm, actually is such a oil whereby 40% of palm is consumed in household in the lower income bracket. 30% is going into horeca, that is hotel, restaurants and catering, and other 30% is going to bakery, biscuits and namkeens and fried food. So with locked up everywhere, the household demand was only 40%. And other 30 plus 30, 60% demand got vanished. This caused a very bad effect on the palm thing. Howsoever, now with the lockdown, probably will be easing now. Probably we could be hearing from the Prime Minister tomorrow, day after tomorrow. And today only the data which has come out, which says that there are only 130 districts in red zone, 284 districts in orange zone, and 319 district in green zone. So with this kind of a satisfying thing, except red zone 130 district, I believe orange and activity partially will start, and green zone, I think the activity could resume in a very good manner. Friends, we saw the order coming from Malaysian government also today morning, whereby from today they have allowed to resumption of economic activity, except the entertainment and where large crowd is gathered. So it's very important for us to start economic activities. Friends, the price of edible oil, if you really see at the yesterday's close, was CPO was $560 per metric ton.
1 minute.
Soybean oil was $665 and sun oil was $775. So the difference between crude palm oil and soya oil is about $100, and from soya oil to sun oil is again costlier by $100. So sun oil is costlier by $200 to palm oil. This way, palm is trying to find some demand, but howsoever, as Dorabai said, in coming time, because production is rising and because food demand has got distracted and biodiesel demand also is in shambles, I believe there will be pressure on palm oil and we could see prices going down. Only thing for India, it is very important to notice this, that when the outlook is bearish for
Sandeep
veg
bhai,
oils,
1 minute.
yeah, when the outlook is bearish for veg oil, at such time we have to protect our farmers and we have to see our farmers will get minimum support price. And the policy of importing olein, which is a finished product, is going to be dangerous for the refining industry here. So government should be very careful that olein is not imported in the country, or if at all it is imported, it is not more than 50,000 to 75,000 tons per month, only for 2-3 months of this lockdown corona times. Otherwise, we should be importing more crude oil and encouraging the domestic industry here. Lastly, as Sushil Bhai said, this lockdown is giving a good time for work from home. We all have got habituated, and I believe TCS has said 75% of staff from 2024 will work from home. So while allowing some staff to work from home, we will create a better work, better their personal life, and better the health for them. Thank you very much.